Hey everyone, Sirik here, and I'm going to be actually finishing Hollow Knight tonight. So I did the quest with the delicate flower off stream because I wasn't sure how long it would take, and I do want to finish it tonight, and I wasn't sure if it would take a few hours. Ended up actually doing it on my second attempt, so it didn't take anywhere near as long as I thought it would. It was really freaking hard though. And I did make a recording of it, so that's up on YouTube now. And I was going to actually get the reward for it, like start off there, but I found this thing while I was poking around a bit. So we're going to do this, because I think this might be the last of the trees. There are a few more side things I want to do. On the bank lady that stole all of our money with the bank scam was in the hot springs in the City of Tears, I found, and you can slash her a bunch and she drops all the money, which is why I'm back up to several thousand more than I was last time. I found a few other NPCs while I was just walking around off stream looking for anything that I might have missed. First, here's this guy, shield guy. We never fought him in the arena. His shield was here and I hit it off the edge. So, there we go. He just didn't do particularly well in the arena, I guess. Was that it for those? Or is it that... No. Okay, so I guess reading his thoughts kinda screwed with the tree? Let me reset the tree. That's odd. I don't see the little pinwheel things that indicate that there's more tree stuff going on, but it's clearly not done. Did that glitch out? Huh. Weird. Mask guy I also found while doing the delicate flower quest. He was by the Blue Lake. And... yeah, he was just kind of looking sad, and then when I came back there, you could sit down next to him for a while. When I came back there, I just saw his nail in the ground, not sure if he jumped into the lake, or if he just went off wandering, or what. There we go. And I believe that's everyone that I found. So there's a few things to check up on. Didn't find any shards or anything actually useful along the way. But, you know, still found some nice stuff for before fighting the boss. And if it leads to possibly a new charm, or if one of these things leads to leads to one of my missing shards, that would be nice. I know that there was one back where I just was, man, this is a lot of these. This is a whole lot of these in this one. Makes sense since it's a pretty big area. Man, I'd cleared out all this upper stuff too, so all of this going, all these enemies respawning is kind of a real pain, since these things are kind of nasty. Oh, also there was this room that I found, which just had rancid egg in it. Still not sure what those rancid eggs are about. The one guy in the sewer still just gives me a whole bunch. I bought like 10 more from him and it did nothing. Maybe it makes the heroic odor charm stronger or something, because they're rancid eggs. I can't think of much else that could do. Is it just the one that I skipped? I'm missing at this point, maybe? But, okay, there's two. Yep, it was just those. Let's check out the tree. I also went to the Joni's Blessing area, and Joni's ghost was there, and I just used the dream nail on her, and she went away. Okay, you have some neat stuff to say, tree. But otherwise, it seems like we've pretty much wrapped up everything. So, I'm going to go to the City of Tears. Right here. let's see. Like, realistically, there are 2 charms and 2 fragments I have yet to find, so we're pretty close to done. Also, I checked the bestiary. I'm not sure if it was always there or if it just appeared there now that I've gotten that little stone in the final area that shows my completion percentage in game. But I noticed in the bottom right, it says encountered 143 of 144. Completed 143 of 144, so I'm missing 1 thing. I have no idea where it is. I don't think it's the Hollow Knight himself inside the egg, because that's like the Hollow Knight and the Radiance. So that's like 2 enemies, so I think that they just don't count. The game probably immediately ends once you get both of them, and you don't get a chance to add them to your log, if I had to guess. So, first up, Resting Ground. When I bought the flower to the grave, I thought that I would have to fight the guy maybe, but no. The Mantis guy's ghost just appeared and bowed to me and went away, and flowers sprouted around the grave. So, not sure what's her name actually has to say about it. By the way, for that delicate flower quest, this thing, the Gruberfly's elegy, is really nice. Like, extremely nice. I don't think I could have done it without that, because it gives you a ranged attack, and if you take a hit, it goes away if you take a hit, but if you take a hit, you're restarting the quest anyway. So, just gotta defeat him. The easiest path I found through the game to get to the tombstone was to go through the infected crossroads, go kind of upward immediately, and then rush to the left and down to Green Path. Green Path is really easy. The Queen's Garden itself is kind of a nightmare, but it's also really short, so as long as you do like a practice run to get a feel for where all the platforms are, it's pretty good. Well, what do you have to say? Yep. Oh, well, there we go. Oh, hey! That is our final health fragment. There we go. Okay. I was expecting to get a charm or something from that, but yeah, I'll take another piece of health. I will absolutely take another piece of health. And that actually gives us an entire extra hit during the Radiance fight, since all of their attacks do 2 damage. And we have an odd number of health now. Yeah, I haven't been to the left side of this place in a while. I kind of want to check it out. I might have missed something. I might land straight on some spikes while going to the right. I don't think there's anything to the right that I haven't gotten. But I want to make sure... Oh, go away. Is there anything actually here? No, just this guy. Okay. What was this thing about? This looks like a snail shaman, now that I look at it. Can I just keep bugging it? No. I forget what was actually here. Oh, you know what? I think there was a soul charm of some sort there. I still think that I'm probably missing an upgrade for my upward attack. Ow. I need to stop trying to do that and just simply land on the platform they've given me. Wow. Go me. Okay. Let's not die here. And it really won't matter, since the only penalty is losing money that I have no real use for. That said... Alright, you respawned, didn't you? Or... Yeah, that thing did respawn. Why did it respawn? I guess because me dying reset the map. I might need to adjust my charms slightly. I'm not sure which ones I actually even have on right now. Let's use this to get some soul energy. There we go. No, I have... Oh, I don't need this. I was just testing this one out. Oh, I'm standing up. That's why. Let's take that off. Thorns of Agony, and... Man, Journey's Blessing is so good, but it's so expensive. I want to experiment with this a bit more. This shell might actually be good for the boss fight, because even if I don't have time to heal, it's still defense. It's still blocking a hit. Which, if I kind of know that I'm in a bad position, or if there's just a nasty attack coming, I can maybe take advantage of that. Oh, I don't want to go this way. I want to go down to the Dark Horrible place. This one is still kind of suspicious. There we go. These guys really have no upward defense whatsoever. Yeah, we're just going to explore this weird place real fast. Make sure there's nothing that I missed. Okay, that's the exit. And this is really small, actually, so I don't think that there's anything I could have realistically missed here. Yeah, this kind of just immediately leads to right here. So with that in mind, we are going to go back to the Stag Station, because it's faster than walking the other way. Pretty sure that I'm done with the Blue Lake. Oh. I think that all the NPCs are accounted for now that I found the shield guy just kind of dying alone, like, below the Coliseum of Fools. Since I really wasn't sure where he went. I thought maybe he was the missing one, but no. Oh, I don't want to go all the way over here. What am I doing? That said, is there anything, like, up here? No. I'm just so used to going to this house, I guess, when I'm in the resting place. Instead, I want to go... Not there. I keep trying to dash through those guys, that never works. I am going to try to absorb all the backer souls, because I don't know where else to get soul energy at this point. Like, I'm still missing a few hundred. I think there's probably one more, like, spirit fight that I'm missing somewhere, but I have absolutely no idea as to where it could possibly be. Unless it's mixed in with the backer souls. So we're going to try that. And that one guy said not to mess with them or else I'd have to fight him. So maybe I do need to fight him. Yeah. Let's see, how many does this give? It gives one each. Okay, so fighting that guy is not actually a thing. He just gets absorbed like everyone else. Good to know. All these backers just slowly getting absorbed. Sorry, backers. You're really cool and all, but I need the souls. Oh wait, is there anything here? Okay, there's something here. I think I've done this one already, right? I forget what was actually here. But yeah, I think this is nothing now, I guess. Well, I get the feeling that this doesn't actually matter much, collecting all of these. Nothing here. Because I need 2,800, I'm pretty sure. And the V-Fight bosses, like the super bosses or whatever, tend to give 400. At least 400. So this probably won't actually make a difference. But maybe there's one mixed in. So a single one of these might actually give me a whole lot. Or maybe there'll just be some sort of super reward for absorbing all the backers. They put a lot of work into these. And now they're all gone forever in this playthrough. Did I not get this? Oh wait, no, this is where the tree was. Okay. Well, they're gone now. That totally was not what I needed in order to get the remaining ones. What do you have to say? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Or do I just need 2,400? I guess I just need 2,400 after all. And I was mistaken about that. Well, okay. Got an achievement. Got an achievement and a bit of lore. Good to know. So I guess the worm was the king? I'm going to check out that kind of hidden bit by the water over here. Now that she has gone away, maybe something new has appeared over here. So I guess there isn't another warrior to fight. That, or they're just really generous with how much leeway they give you. Which means I really don't know what that final enemy could be. Could just be some, like, really weird, rare thing that appears, like, in one specific super hidden room. Like, there's been quite a few of those. And I do not know what it could be at that rate. We're going to also look at one other thing. Because I checked out one last thing while off stream. So kind of ruins the atmosphere of the town. Because he never ever stops talking. So we're going to go here, because there was a change in this room. So all the caterpillars are in him, I guess. Maybe they'll turn to butterflies if I hit him. No? Okay. I was thinking maybe that was the last entry. But I guess not. Okay. Ow. I also want to go just slash away our miner friend, because it seems like there's no saving them. So maybe they drop something special when they die. Since they are considered a bit different from the other miners, like, when you dream nail them, they have... Man, that caused a bit of lag. They have a different, like, thing in their mind. They're still thinking of that song in their mind, so... Like, in the game, they are not just listed as the same type of miner. Go away, weird things. Oh, not you. Wrong room. Farming that thing up for the beach area was a bit of a pain, because I think now that the crossroads are infected, that it's the only location in which you can find them. So I had to just keep going to the nearest bench and killing that guy over and over. Okay, let's finish you off. I wonder if they have different parts of the song each time I do it. Yeah, they do. Okay, it's only a 2-part song. Okay, nope. They're gone now. If I leave and come back, any change? Let's see. Nope, they're just gone. Yeah, I just don't know where that final entry could possibly be in this case. Because that really seems... It's somewhere. I also don't have the entrance to that weird firefly thing in the abyss. Like, I could take a moment to check out the big room in the abyss some more, I guess. Like, just make sure that there's nothing there that I might be missing. But I really don't think there is. But for now, we're heading back up. There's also something near that room in the abyss that I want to check out anyway. So the current plan is to check in on... I mean, if I'd gone up a bit more, it would have been faster. But, oh well. Already kind of halfway there, so may as well just finish this up. But yeah, there's 1 or 2 things I want to check near the abyss anyway, so it's not really out of the way. But I'm going to do that stuff. Then I'm going to go actually try and fight the final boss, and that's probably going to take a whole bunch of tries because that thing's hard. And then we'll try New Game Plus mode, or whatever it is. I know that's called Steel Soul mode? Steel Sword mode? I think it's Steel Soul. And I don't know what it is beyond the name. So I'm kind of really interested in just what the difference is. Like, can't be that you can't use magic, because at the very least you need the down B to do that, and that would also just be kind of weird. It could be that you have less health. I don't know if it's just like a little bit of a stat modifier, or if it changes around some other stuff, or what it does. Anyway, now we're going down. Oh, you're still here, right? King Station. I feel like there's probably something in the, not the Abyss, but in Deep Nest that I'm missing. Like, if there's anything that I'm missing, it would probably be something around there. Because it's really big and really maze-like, but I've kind of searched that place a lot. I've tried looking for NPCs in that place many times, and other than the ones I've already found, there just doesn't seem to be anything there. That's the, crazy noble's house. Don't have anything to do with her. That really is just a shortcut. So into the abyss we go. I figured I have no more use for this money anyway, so we're going to toss it all into the fountain. Into the king's fountain, and my guess is absolutely nothing will happen. But I don't have any use for this money, and if it turns out that I do have use for money, I'm going to be cashing in all of these charms at all of my like hollowness seals and everything else at the other guy anyway, above here, to see if he has any more lore to tell us from cashing in enough of this. Because I still have a bunch of King's Idols and the weird egg things. And that is the entire plan. Other than checking out the Abyss a bit. Because I've kind of looked at both edges of the Abyss, but I haven't quite looked at the middle. And it could really be as simple as that the thing I need is in the middle. Nothing over here, right? No. Yeah, really not sure what those two remaining charms could be. Like, one of them probably has to do with the butterfly thing in the Abyss because it's by all the lifeblood charms. This one, I just don't know. Like, maybe it's something to do with focus? But I have no idea where it would be. Or it could be something entirely different. It's a bit hard to tell because it's on the left side of that. Thing to the right is the Defender's Crest thing. I don't think that would really be anything all that important. So here we go. It's the Fountain of the King. So useful. Yeah, here, take all my money, Fountain. Oh. Oh, hey, it did do something. And it also... Oh, that is the final fragment. Okay. Well. Okay. And it also didn't take all of my money. Huh. Well, that helps a bit. That helps just a bit. Good to know. Good to know. There's also like that weird stuff below the palace grounds on the map. I really don't know what that's about. I can't believe that the answer was just donate more money. Looks like the total is probably either 3,000 or 4,000 that you need. I forget exactly how much I donated before. Like, what's actually below this? Nothing, right? Yeah, nothing that I can get to on here, right? I don't think I can interact with this guy anymore. Nope. Just checking the ground to... Right? Ah, it's just the bushes. Yeah, no loose ground or anything in this area. So... Not really sure. I guess that's just the arches on the bridge showing up on the map in a kind of odd way. Implying that there's something there technically, but not anything that I can ever reach. That one shrine-looking thing in the Abyss is still kind of annoying me, because it really looks like you're supposed to get to it from the right. But I have tried absolutely everything I could think of to get to it. I just don't think you can. So, we're going to go into the Abyss a bit more. Not really concerned about if I lose money, because one, killing our spirit thing is super easy, and two, even if I do lose money, it doesn't matter. I think that fountain was probably the very, very last thing in the game that I could have possibly needed money for. Unless I want to buy like 1 trillion more rancid eggs from that one guy. Still not really sure what's up with him, because when you read his mind, it seems like he's looking for someone that's in the... Like, he thinks that the war will take them back to him? Is this usually this dark? I guess it was. Hey, yeah, we're at max stats now. So that was the important bit. Like, getting all the charms would be nice. Like, getting an actual 100% completion would be quite nice, but I can live without it. Oh, what's this all about? That's a bit suspicious, but it's nothing. Okay. kind of weaving back and forth on the right side. Oop. Fell too far and caught myself after way too long of a fall. Unless there's something down here now. Like, maybe there's something down here that I missed. So let's try this out. It seems like there really should be a boss in the Abyss, right? Like, if there was going to be some sort of weird, super optional thing, you would think it would be in the Abyss. This, like, weird, optional place to begin with. But it really doesn't seem that way. Alright, don't have a map for this area, and one does not, in fact, exist for this area. Well, that does make it even more suspicious that maybe there is something here. Because this is the very, very last place I can think of where the missing monster might be, or where the missing charms might be. Like, I'm guessing one charm is probably tied to the hunter guy. And the other charm is just out in the wild somewhere, I guess. No, this seems like it's not really leading to much of anything now, does it? There's a bunch of spikes I don't want anything to do with. And I guess having an optional boss here would kind of ruin the moment, such as it were. Okay, yeah, nothing here other than the egg thing that we came out of. I assume that that's what we initially came out of, because we were apparently born from the Abyss or something. And now we just need to make our way up out of here. Maybe something I have in my inventory actually fits into that butterfly charm thing. Oh, go away. This room is still just empty, right? It's very weird, this room, I will say that. Like, it never really comes into play. It's creepy, but there was nothing here before, and there's nothing here now. And I can do this, maybe. No. Can I slam down on this and do something? Nope. Okay. Well, I'm pretty much out of ideas. So we're gonna just make our way back up and work towards the final boss. Having this one extra hit is going to be nice, but I think the real prize here is actually probably that final bit of soul gauge, because having all that will let me attack a lot more aggressively during the Radiance fight. What is this for? Deep blue stone. I can't just walk into this. Like, it's all this... all of the butterfly things. Maybe if I come here with know what, let me try coming here with Joni's blessing. I don't know why that would work, but maybe it will. But, like, there's never been anything else in the game, to the best of my knowledge, that you had to have a specific charm for. But in this case, maybe you do need a specific charm for that. It would be kind of weird. But I don't really have a deep blue stone otherwise. Unless Merchant Guy gives me something, like, other than money for bringing him so much stuff eventually. So let's unequip pretty much everything that I don't need. And take this. And that goes away. I want to keep the Dash Master. And Lifeblood Heart. Let's just go all in with having a ton of blue health. And okay. We have all this stuff going on. Going to try and also make it there without getting hit, though I doubt that that's a requirement. Like, there's not really any reason to believe it would be. Oh, well, especially since I just got hit anyway, so hopefully that's not the case. I kind of forgot just where we're... Oh, wow! Okay, so this was the trick. Oh. Okay, it's pulsing. Wow, I didn't think that this would work. So we just uncovered something. That's all the lights. Well, okay. This might be... Oh god. So they make you go into this with unrecoverable health. And now I need to actually do it this way, huh? Okay, so the blue lights kind of are guiding me. Oh, this is going to be interesting. I really wonder what the reward for this will be. Because it's not going to be another life shard. I'm done with those. I guess it'll probably be a charm of some variety. Oh man, this is tough. Okay, that's a butterfly. The blue lights definitely are guiding me, so they're always safe and good. Looks like there is something to the right on that path branch, which means I'll need to go back there at some point, probably, unless that was just a dead end. Okay, what are you? Lifeblood Core. Oh, and something's happening. Oh, it took me outside. Oh, and now it's all kind of dried up. Well, okay, that's that charm. When resting, the bear will gain a carrying of lifeblood. Okay, so it's the same as the Lifeblood Heart, except better. Let's see just how much better. It costs one more notch. So it's probably pretty good. Oh, where do I go from here? Over here. Okay. Man, now I'm just missing one charm. I would love to know where this charm is. I thought maybe, Tuck, I think, the guy that gives you 1,000,000 rancid eggs in the sewers, would maybe eventually just toss a charm at you instead of tossing a rancid egg, but if that's the case, you need to have, like, either it's random, or you need to get a lot of rancid eggs from him. Like, a ridiculous number of rancid eggs, if that's the case. Map updated. Oh, so that actually does appear on the map. Interesting. I already know how much the Lifeblood Heart gives. It's Lifeblood Core. 4. Okay, it's twice as much as Lifeblood Heart for one more notch. That's pretty good. Do I get anything special for having all of them, other than the satisfaction of having a disgusting number of these on? Man, look at all that health. That's a lot of health. Of course, the downside to all of that is that you wouldn't actually be able to do much with that. Like, what? I have a lot of health, but I have no attack power, I have no range. Like, the only thing I could really equip would be, what, like, Nail Master's Glory, maybe? If I had one more notch, I could actually work with this pretty well. That's kinda crazy how much health that is, though. I might try that just for fun on the final boss, either way. Man, I have no idea what this could be, and it's really annoying me. Oh, let's just equip some good stuff. Also, I'm not sure what the whole, like, badges that like each other will shine more brightly meant. Maybe it means nothing at all. Could just be that guy talking. There we go, that's a fairly solid combo. While I'm here, should I check to the left? No, I've already been to the left a bunch. There's nothing there. I'll probably live to regret that when I find out that there is in fact something there. But oh well. So last thing I can think to do is to talk to the merchant. And maybe talking to the merchant a whole lot gives me the final charm, or, and I don't know, like either the hunter guy. Oh, that's why I felt like I had one slot too many. I don't have my compass equipped. Well, I know my way around this part well enough that I don't actually need the compass. So either the hunter guy gives the one charm I'm missing, or it's tied to something else. Like, I just don't know what that final enemy could be if it's not the Hollow Knight. It could be that you do fight the Hollow Knight, the Radiance doesn't get added to the bestiary for whatever reason, or they count as like one thing, and then you get to keep playing, and then you can go to the Hunter for like a super secret on the way to the ending thing. I have no idea. But we're about to get a whole bunch of money in the hopes of maybe getting something other than money. That's still really satisfying. Because, I don't think the original version of that pierced, but the Shadow version of it definitely does. And it is fantastic. There's the Hollow Knight statue. So the most likely thing to make him actually give something other than money would probably be these, the arcane eggs. Oh, two of them. Mm-hmm. Well, if having two of them is so exciting, I bet you would love to have three. Mm-hmm. No, I could probably do that with the dream nail. So I guess that's kind of a tip to go there. Some of these definitely seem like tips. Mm-hmm. Let's see, anything useful for this one? Okay. Well, here you go. Have another one. That sounded like a repeat line, maybe. Yep. Let's just give him all of our Hollowness seals. Man, he's really sick of Hollowness seals. Oh, that was slightly different. Okay, now that's a repeat. And here's a Wanderer's Journal. How much money will we have after all of this? Let's see, I'm not going to quite hit 30,000, but I am well above 25,000. Here, have even more Hollowness seals. Even more Hollowness seals. And last one. Can I just talk to him? Okay, I can talk to him from this side. Got anything else? Okay. That seems like an ending. No? Nothing for giving him all those. Maybe something new now that I've... Let's reload the room, perhaps. Nope. Okay. Well, that's every single relic I know of in the game. And now I'm going to make my way to the stag station to the right. Trying to think if there were any invincible enemies that I haven't gotten an entry for. I don't think so, though. So I guess that we're just going to be missing one charm for all eternity, which is quite a shame. Yep, one charm, one bestiary entry. Both are missing. You just... Yeah. You're just still being crazy. Okay. That means that I'm going to just go to the charm collector and make sure that I don't need every charm. Like, I'm pretty sure I need literally every charm to get their blessing, but maybe I don't. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I really don't think I am, though. And I'm pretty sure that I went to the hunter after doing the museum. Oh, this isn't... I just passed through the stag station, right? That's not what I wanted to do at all. Let's not pass through the stag station. Wow, I'm almost dead from face tanking so many of the bomb things. Yeah, let's not waste soul energy healing. Don't really need to heal since I'm going to be sitting on a bench in like 2 seconds. Here we go. And let's equip the compass, shall we? I'll get rid of Grub Song for now. Compass. There we go. Let's see. We want Dirtmouth. Dirtmouth is probably the closest both for the charm and for the hunter. There might be one or two that are a bit closer to one or the other, but nah, I think it's about equal. I could have taken the one in the distant crossroads itself, I guess, but one side of that is blocked off, and I'm not quite sure as to how easy it is to get to the charm from there. Oh, oh, that hurt. This is a good room if you missed killing those in the other place, by the way. Okay, that's just leading to Crystal Peak. I need to go down more. I need to go down a lot to get to this charm place. Oh. Okay, we don't want anything to do with that. Oh, crap. Okay, good, I didn't get hit by the explosion. That's the important thing, because that explosion hurts. Might also stop by a hot spring real fast, too, to fully heal up my soul energy. But we are done here. Let's heal up our actual health and go into here. Yep. I need one more. Nope. Okay. That's what I thought, but I want to make absolutely sure before giving up on it. And one away. Being one away really sucks. But we're in much, much better shape for fighting the final boss now. I don't know if I still want to use my strategy of taking along the Joni's Blessing thing. I kinda do, because you really don't get much opportunity to heal in that final fight other than before what I assume is the final phase. But on the other hand, it's a lot of slots for something which I could otherwise be putting badges in there or charms in there that actually kind of do things other than give me health that I can't heal. So, like, the main downside to it really is that normally you get to heal before that final phase. But when you go in with Joni's Blessing, it makes the initial phases a lot easier because you just have so much health. But then it's a lot harder if you took damage in those first phases because you don't get to get it back. I want to go left. Yeah, getting to the stag station from here is a real pain now. Okay, let's do that. Really wish there was a charm to make the shadow bit of your dash cool down faster. That would be really nice. Okay, take me to... We're going to Dirtmouth again. It's faster than the one that's actually in Green Path. Oh, and Green Path is kind of all the way to the left of Green Path. Don't need to actually step on that. And now we can go all the way over here. By the way, I also was testing out the damage on the sword, on the sword waves you get from the Gruberfly's allergy badge, and it seems like it's about half the damage of your normal attack. I mean, and when I say testing out, I mean, hey, I was using it a whole lot when doing the Delicate Flower quest. So, yeah, that seems to be about everything. Also, if you have the blue lifeblood health things on, and you use sword slashes, it does only count as not being at full health if it eats into your actual health. So those blue ones do kind of give you a bit of buffer for being able to take hits while having the sword slashes. The downside to that is Joni's Blessing doesn't. So you can't combine it with Joni's Blessing. If you take one hit with Joni's Blessing, since you don't have any veal health beyond the blue health, taking one hit still just gets rid of it. Which is a bit of a shame. It'd be nice to have a ton of health and just be able to slash while at any amount of health. That'd be kind of broken though. Let's pay this guy a visit. I'm pretty sure I visited him after the Coliseum of Fools last time. But maybe I didn't. Maybe I did it before actually being the third trial. No. Screw you. I'm one away. Come on. Okay. Well, that final enemy can just go ahead and continue being a mystery, I suppose. I wonder if that blessing that you get from the charm merchant actually even does anything. Or if it's just kinda garbage. Well, now. One thing that I was thinking is those fragile charms that you get from the Leg Eater guide. Maybe, and this is a big maybe if you die while you have them on, he'll sell you them back, because they break if you die. Maybe he'll sell them back to you, and then also start selling something else. But I feel like that would be a bit odd, because then that would imply that you have to die in order to unlock something, which just seems really counterintuitive. And it's a kind of weird hidden badge, so it's possible. I could also try equipping those badges, because it's the final boss fight. The issue is I'd only be able to use them on the very first attempt. Like, I'd get one really good attempt at the boss where I have more health than usual and do more damage, but if I lose, then I'm losing those badges, and I am not making the trek back to Leg Eater just to get them back. Okay, but as it stands, we're at full soul and full health, so I think I'm going to go fight the boss now. I was at full health, but there's a bench in there, so being at full soul is the actual important thing to take out of that.